Did you know? Jared Leto was heavily committed to his portrayal of the Joker in Suicide Squad. Leto absolutely refused to speak to or see his co-stars outside of filming on set. This distance was to keep Leto focused on the role and to make sure everyone on set saw him as nothing but the Joker. And it worked. So much so that Will Smith still doesn't know what Leto is like in real life. Leto even sent gifts from the Joker to his fellow squad members. He gave Margot Robbie a love letter and a black box with a live rat inside. He also sent actual bullets to Will Smith, and a video along with a dead hog to everyone else. The video explained why he refused to join the cast in preparations for the film. Adam Beach, who played Slipknot in the movie, was shocked when he watched the video. Beach explained that, basically what Leto said was, "Guys, I can't be there, but I want you to know I'm doing my work as hard as you guys." The video he showed is in character. It blew our minds away. Then we realized that day, this is real. Leto described playing the Joker as an amazing opportunity, but one that took a huge toll on him. Leto said, "There was definitely a period of detachment. I took a pretty deep dive, but this was a unique opportunity and I couldn't imagine doing it another way. It was fun playing those psychological games. But at the same time, it was very painful, like giving birth out of my hole." Along with sending rats to people, Leto also called the actors who play Joker's henchmen in the movie at random times of the day and ordered them to fill their backpacks with 9-inch nails and to spray paint roses black. Leto's Joker, who is presumed to be much older than he looks and has battled Batman for several years already, draws inspirations from modern Mexican cartel heads. Rather than acting like an outright lunatic, this Joker is social and can pass as a successful businessman. Despite being on a team with the Joker, Margot Robbie describes her character, Harley Quinn, as the most manipulative and unpredictable member of the squad, as Harley heavily calculates and controls the villains she's forced to work with. Robbie said, she also used to be a psychiatrist, so she has an extensive knowledge of mental illnesses and how to manipulate people. She has a lot of knowledge on how to profile people, pick their triggers, and as Harley Quinn, she kind of utilizes that to manipulate people and mess with them. And she definitely does that with the squad. She's always picking someone to be dissecting and playing off and messing with. Many of Suicide Squad's actors went the extra mile with their performances. For Will Smith's portrayal of the sharpshooter Deadshot, Smith shaved his head and spent time training with Navy SEALs and Army Rangers. A good number of the cast and crew also got squad tattoos to commemorate the experience. Enchantress actor Cara Delevingne was one of the first people who met with director David Ayer to audition for the movie. But since it was so early in the process, the film had no script for her to read from. She instead read from the play Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which is about two people playing mind games with each other and the people around them. She was asked to read in several different ways to reflect the Enchantress's split personality. The audition went well, but by the time Delevingne finished performing, she was ready to actually beat people up. Delevingne said, "David has a very amazing skill of riling up a lot of emotion in you. So by the time I left, I literally wanted to kill someone. I was so angry." Preparations and filming for Suicide Squad were so intense that David Ayer brought an on-set therapist to help his cast avoid going too far for their roles. Ayer wants realism and authenticity in his films, making sure his cast gives their all for their characters, no matter how tortured or demented. But he made sure that actors like Jared Leto and Margot Robbie didn't end up taking their work home with them. Ayer's dedication to realism went so far that he refused to use computer graphics to portray Killer Croc, and instead went with traditional makeup and prosthetics. It took several hours to get actor Adewale Akinu-Agbaje into full makeup. Adewale said, "The head and shoulders are prosthetics that were glued onto my face, and then the body down was painted. It took about 5 hours to do, but it was something that was a challenge that I was up for because I wanted to set a new standard for what can be done with prosthetics. We could have easily CGI'd this, but David Ayer was insistent on there being an actor to bring out the soul of the character." Killer Croc is a fully fledged criminal in the movie and one of the more dangerous villains. For research, Adewale observed real crocodiles, and the team incorporated some of the fighting techniques they used to kill their prey into the movie. He also did research on cannibalism, as Killer Croc loves to eat people. David Ayer's previous work on Fury, Sabotage, and End of Watch were sources of inspiration while making Suicide Squad. Ayer described his time making Fury as something that opened his eyes to world creation, and making a world about a motley crew of characters that have to work together. His basic plan was for Suicide Squad to be Dirty Dozen, but with supervillains. There are several ways that Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad connect to each other. In an interview with Empire, director Zack Snyder revealed that pretty much every member of the Suicide Squad hates Batman and has a vendetta against him. In fact, they are supercriminal inmates of Belle Reve prison because of Batman. This goes with the new, different portrayal of Ben Affleck's Batman, one who has been fighting crime for decades and has a long, troubled history with villains like the Joker. Have you ever wanted to get into filmmaking but don't know how? You can change that with Full Sail University. Full Sail have degree courses that teach the entire process of creating a movie and can be completed on campus or online. Through their courses, you'll learn industry standards and even get to work with professional-grade equipment. Their undergraduate film program offers a comprehensive look at filmmaking and helps you decide if you want to be a director, video editor, or even a set decorator or camera operator. But if you already have experience and know the direction you want to take, you can build a graduate-level portfolio and refine your skills with Full Sail's graduate degree course in film. Full Sail University is held in high regard, and their graduates have gone on to work on blockbusters like Avengers: Age of Ultron and Jurassic World. If working in film is something you want to pursue, visit fullsail.edu/TFT to learn more about their range of courses. Make sure you subscribe for more facts and trivia, and if you like this video, give it a like. If you want more superhero trivia, check out the Did You Know Movies video on the Dark Knight trilogy.